In the animal kingdom, there are predators, there are survivors, and then there are titans. 800 pounds of rage that has ruled the wilderness for 13 million years versus 400 pounds of fury that shares your DNA. No territory, no escape. Just two alphas, and the question that's haunted nature for centuries. When unstoppable meets unbreakable, who yields? Meet the grizzly bear, the apex predator that evolution perfected over 13 million years of warfare. 800 pounds of pure violence wrapped in 4 inches of armor that laughs at bullets. That aura? That's not special effects. That's biological dominance made visible. 6-inch claws, razor sharp, designed by nature to rip, tear, and destroy. But those claws, they're just the warning. The real weapon is a bite that delivers 1,200 pounds per square inch, strong enough to crush a bowling ball like a grape. And here's what makes him unstoppable. 4 inches of fat and fur designed to absorb punishment that would kill anything. Wolves bite him? He doesn't even notice. 10 feet of nightmare fuel. The apex predator that has no natural enemies. He doesn't hunt in packs. He doesn't use strategy. He doesn't need to. Because when you're this powerful, you just dominate. But across the arena stands something different. The Silverback Gorilla. 400 pounds of calculated destruction. Half the weight. But don't let that fool you. Because what he has, it's pure muscle density. 10 times human strength packed into arms that can throw 2,700 pounds of force. One punch equals getting hit by a truck. And he can do it again, and again, and again. That grip, 1,300 psi, actually stronger than the bear's bite. But what makes him dangerous isn't just strength. It's this. He shares 98% of your DNA, your problem solving, your strategy, your ability to think. He doesn't just fight. He calculates. Every move is measured. Every strike is precise. They collide. The bear strikes first, 2,000 pounds of claw force. But the gorilla's agility. He's reading the attack, moving before it lands. Counter, 2,700 pounds directly to the rib cage. But that armor, 4 inches of natural Kevlar absorbs the hit. The gorilla just hit him with everything. And the bear, he smiled. Overhead crush, 800 pounds of body weight behind it. Partial hit, but that's still enough to crack bone. The gorilla realizes his punches hurt the bear. But the bear's hits, they could end him. Blood's drawn, pride's wounded, and both know this is just the beginning. The silverback's brain is working. He can't win a slugfest. New strategy. Target the weak points. Precision strike. Even armor can't protect the eyes. First blood to the gorilla. The bear's vision is compromised. But you just made the apex predator angry. Rage mode activated. When grizzlies get injured, they don't retreat. They go feral. Unrelenting assault. He's not thinking anymore, just destroying. Gorilla's taking hit after hit. His muscle can only absorb so much. And here's the problem. The gorilla's a sprinter, explosive power but limited endurance. The bear? He's built for marathon warfare. He can fight for hours. 60 seconds of combat, and the gorilla's burning out. He's in trouble. The bear's barely winded. But the silverback has one advantage the bear will never have: intelligence. Weapon acquired. This is what separates primates from predators. That's not just a stick. That's 2,700 pounds of force amplified through leverage. Critical hit. Even the bear's armor cracks under tool-enhanced force. The bear's stunned. First time in this fight, he looks vulnerable. The gorillas found the equalizer: intelligence versus instinct. Could the smaller fighter actually win? One more hit to the skull But 1,200 PSI doesn't care about tactics. And here's the brutal truth the gorilla just realized. He's half the size, his energy's gone, and the bear? He's just getting started. 800 pounds of fury that's been holding back. Double overhead crush, 1,600 pounds of force. His arms, his primary weapons, they can't hold. The math is simple. The math is cruel. The math is over. 1,200 PSI meets muscle and bone. The bear doesn't need to kill. He's proven what he needed to prove. In the wild, the gorilla's smart enough to know when the math says retreat. He fought. He used every advantage. His intelligence, his precision, his tools. But biology doesn't do fair fights. The grizzly wins not because the gorilla was weak, but because 800 pounds of endurance will always outlast 400 pounds of intelligence. The silverback? He's a king in his domain. Brilliant, tactical, devastating. But the grizzly? He's evolution's answer to a simple question. What if we built the perfect warrior, double the weight, triple the endurance, and enough armor to wait out any opponent? 2 titans, 1 battlefield, and a reminder that in nature, the strongest survive. But the smartest? They know when to walk away. Think the gorilla could win with a rematch? Drop your thoughts below. And if you want more titans, hit that subscribe button, because in nature, there's always a bigger fight.